एकदम सामने। हाँ मैडम पीछे आगे जा रहे हैं एकदम सामने। हाँ That one again, please go behind. No.
To Sir Dr. Ramakrishna, may I request Mr. Nitin Gadkari to present this award. Welcome. And may I request Dr. Katrina has joined us, as you can see, and we will be hearing from her in a little while.
Rewarding as well as what the future is. So the first thing is I'd say education and innovation are really the only way out of prosperity in the 21st century.
20 countries, including USA, UK, Germany, Israel.
Great honor to accept this recognition the country is giving to our organization. Indian Space Research.
Juhi has been associated with a number of charities and social causes. She is very committed to spreading awareness about thalassemia and to providing education for special children. She is actively working on improving Chawla. Juhi, the audience would love to hear from you. May I request you to say a few words, please?
A very good evening, Chief Guest Sir Nitin Gadkari ji, Guest of Honor Suresh Prabhu ji, the very dynamic, utterly charming Hira Nandani ji, the kind, thorough gentleman, Mr. Rupani, eminent guests on the dais, and wonderful audience here, amongst whom I see many familiar faces, including some members of my family. I am so privileged and so honored to be here with you this afternoon. It is absolutely beautiful. How I've come to be here. I'd like to tell you, just earlier this year, I had worked on a film called Chalk and Duster. Incidentally, it's a lovely film. If you haven't watched it, I recommend it. Aap zarur dekhiye. It'll go straight to your heart. It's so beautiful. Shabana ji and myself worked in the film, and she introduced me to Rupani ji. We were working on the promotions of the film. I was meeting Rupani ji for the first time. He saw our film. He liked it so much. For days on end, he went out of his way to connect me to the best people who might be able to take the film forward. I have rarely met people who can be so kind and so giving. And on days when things were not quite going the way we wanted them to, he would see me a little dejected and he'd say, no, 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 it's not for you to give up. Try, try, try until you succeed. Success is your birthright. And that, incidentally, is also the title of his book, Success is Our Birthright. So I thank Mr. Rupani ji because I know he's behind this award that I have just received today. Thank you so much. Like I said, in my life, in the past couple of years, I have stood up for causes, big and small. But I know the one that I've become famous, or rather infamous for, has been radiation. 5 years ago when I began, it was really just trying to help myself. And I came across people who started helping me. 5 years ago, I did not know. I myself did not know about radiation. I learned about it. I had no idea I would get sucked into it. And today, I would be recognized for it. I would be awarded for it. Thank you so much for this. It's a very complex, a very technical subject. And I have often asked myself, me, I'm an actress, like they said, known for comic timing, dancing and singing around trees, that's what I've done. What am I doing with this issue? Like I said, I didn't choose radiation. Radiation chose me. Perhaps it needed a simple person to be able to explain this very complex, abstract kind of topic to the common people in a simple way. For this, for all that I have done these years, or managed to do, I would say, I want to thank my team, without whose support and whose unstinted help I could not have made it this far. It is Tejal, Nilima, and my very helpful neighbor, Mr. Prakash Munshi. He's here with me today. I dragged him for this. I said, I could not have achieved this had it not been for his unstinted support. A few weeks ago, I was at our Gurukul in Porbandar, and I heard this on stage. I found it so amazing. I wanted to share it with you. सोच बदलो, सितारे बदल जाएंगे. सोच बदलो, सितारे बदल जाएंगे. नजर बदलो, नजारे बदल जाएंगे. कश्तियां बदलने की जरूरत नहीं है दोस्तों. कश्तियां बदलने की जरूरत नहीं है दोस्तों. दिशा बदलो, किनारे बदल जाएंगे. I was only an actress. I would brush my teeth, get into the car, and go for shooting, wherever it was. My world was just me. I had no cares in the world. It was like the earth is revolving around the sun, but the sun is only shining for me. From there, I have come a long way. Maybe it's been life's experiences, becoming a mother, having children, and today, my mind has changed so much. It works overtime on one thing. How do I make this world a better place for my children? How do I make this world a better place for everybody's children? So, that's where I am at in life, and thank you so much for this award. To conclude, I'd like to leave you with this absolutely beautiful thing I read, and I'd like to live my life with this. These are words of Mother Teresa. She said, "If you are kind, people may take advantage of you. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will have some unfaithful friends and many genuine enemies. Be successful anyway. If you are honest and sincere, people may deceive you. Be honest anyway. What you spend years creating, others may destroy. Create anyway. If you are happy, people may get jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today will often be forgotten, but do good anyway. The best you have will never be enough, but do your best anyway. Because you see, in the end, it was always between you and God. It was never between you and them anyway."
Lovely, Juhi. Thank you so much for sharing those wonderful words of inspiration. Thank you for being with us. We have one more award to go. I know all of you have been waiting for this award, but intezar ka phal meeta hota hai, and since Katrina's number of coaches to accommodate more people, Wi-Fi connectivity at more than 400 stations, and executive lounges at several stations. These are just few of the many changes that he is currently working on. Please welcome Mr. Suresh Prabhu with a huge round of applause. Thank you so much for being with us this afternoon. Thank you. For a girl who Memorial Award to Miss Katrina Katrina, I just read the audience's mind and they're telling me, step aside Reena, we're trying to hear Katrina. Over to you.
Good evening, good afternoon everybody. Firstly, I'd like to thank all our extremely distinguished guests who I'm having the privilege of sitting alongside this afternoon. Thank you very much for the honor of inviting me here. I'm very happy to be here. There's just a few things that I would like to say. Firstly, I believe the world of cinema, not only Indian cinema, is often called a man's world. It is changing, but the change is slow. So I believe it's a matter of great pride that we have an award that acknowledges and recognizes the contribution of women to cinema. This award This award honors the memory of one of the greatest and the most accomplished actors, whose role served as an inspiration in the lives of millions of women. As an actor, the love of the people is the biggest reward of all. But when there is recognition from the industry in the form of an award, for me it's very overwhelming. I believe the most important thing in art is truth, and I can promise that my attempt is truthful and sincere to the craft, which has largely given me my purpose in life over the last few years. The one thing I do hope is that I can continue to make the audience who has given me so much love and support over these last few years, I hope that I can continue to make them proud of me and to deserve their support and their love as they has always given me. I'd like to thank the jury for this recognition, and I'd like to accept this award on behalf of every woman who seeks to excel in her field of work. I read something very interesting that I thought was very beautiful. It is said that women hold up half the sky, and I think it is women like Smita ji who show us that not even the sky is the limit. So I'd like to thank you all very much for this award, and it was a pleasure being here this afternoon.
Thank you so much, Katrina. We wish you all the very best for your upcoming films, and may you continue to entertain people around the world with all your wonderful performances.
पहले मेरा एग्जाम लेंगे आप लोग।
हाँ है ना, निरंजन और आप रहेंगे।
सर
एक बार बहुत किया कम
कटरीना को बुला रहे हैं तो निरंजन भी आएंगे। If I could, कहाँ गई हूँ?
She's gone now, बहुत उसके पीछे।
ओहो, आप लोगों ने डरा दिया, वरना वो होती है।
चल कम या सिर्फ
No, I think
आप बैठिए तो सही इधर। अरे यहाँ
Come.
Nanik ji, before you sit, I will take your leave.
आप ही साथ में आओ।
Yes,
अरे
yes.
आना तू यूरोप
I have to tell you, you spoke. एक मिनट मैं उनको एक मिनट देना चाहती हूँ।
Just sit now. Judy. Punam.
I'm so proud.
Is she coming? No, Chetya. No.
So sweet of you.
Come on.
आप मेरे फेसबुक पे देखो कितना आपको सब चार दिन आपने डाला।
Come, Judy.
कम चीफ गेस्ट।
Hey, yaar.
Sir, मेरे को
You get a camera, what do you want? Just smile. Chalo. I don't know.
आप लोगों ने डराया वरना वो आ जाती। वो आप लोगों को देख के वो पिछली गली से चली गई।
चलो अभी आपको पूनम से और जूही से और निरंजन से क्या पूछना होगा?
First of all, many congratulations. Okay, guys, you all here? Yeah. Juhi ji, first of all, many congratulations for the award. Great speech on the dais. How privileged does it feel when someone recognizes your hard work, your sincerity, your talent in the industry?
It's a big shift for me. For all my life, for all of my grown-up years, I just was acting. Today I'm being recognized for something totally different. I find it very humbling. और मुझे ये दिल से पता है कि ये मैं अकेले नहीं कर रही हूँ. मेरे साथ कुछ लोग हैं जो जुड़ के इस काम को आगे लेकर जा रहे हैं. बट चलिए कोई नेक काम में मैंने अपना वक्त बिताया है. तो when I sleep at night, I feel good about myself. That's what I'd like to say. I'm very privileged and honored कि इसको recognize किया जा रहा है, because when I started working for this, honestly, I had no idea where I was going. I was just doing what was coming my way. And it has brought me here today with such big people. I mean, who are awardees की list और उनकी accomplishments देखकर मुझे लगा मैं तो कुछ कर ही नहीं रही. उनके साथ मुझे बैठने का मौका मिला, इतने बड़े बड़े लोगों के सामने आपने मुझे अवार्ड दे दिया, इसका मैं सिर्फ दिल से और भगवान से धन्यवाद कर सकती हूँ।
You quoted Mother Teresa in your speech. How has she influenced your life?
I think मैं सिर्फ अपने लिए नहीं, I think she's an inspiration. Inspiration what? She's a saint. They've recognized her as a saint today. But I've always known her as a kind person who has brought so much joy to poor little children. I didn't know she had written this. जब मैंने उनकी ये बातें सुनी या पढ़ी, sorry. I mean, I find it a beautiful. It touches everybody. What I said today touched me, and जो मेरे दिल को लगती है, I know will touch everybody. So I was just quoting her. I'm glad you appreciated it.
Hiranandani ji, आपने awards कैसे decide किया? Giving Katrina the Smita Patil Memorial Award and giving Juhi ji the Priyadarshani Global Academy Award, तो ये कैसे decide किया?
मेनली आप देखेंगे, जैसे अब जूही जी ने अभी कहा कि हर एक जो अवार्डी है उनका कोई सिग्निफिकेंस रहा है। एक तरफ आप देखें कि इसरो के साइंटिस्ट को हमने दिया, एनजीओ को दिया, जो लोग देश में विदेश में परिवर्तन करते हैं, जो एक कमाते हैं खुद के लिए नहीं लेकिन दूसरों के लिए, जो देना चाहते हैं, उनको हम 35 साल से ये अवार्ड दे रहे हैं। तो मेरे अंदाज से जैसे नितिन गडकरी साहब ने ये कहा, जब लोग उनको भूल गए थे, जब उन्होंने रोड का काम किया था लेकिन वो मंत्री नहीं थे, तब प्रियदर्शनी ने उनको रिकॉग्नाइज किया। उसी तरह से हम समझते हैं कि हम जो रिकॉग्निशन दे रहे हैं, जो लोगों का हकीकत है, जूही जी हो और जो कतरीना जी हैं और जो ये अवार्ड विनर्स हैं, वो माशेलकर साहब चेयरमैन जो हमारी कमेटी के हैं, ये सब को हम सुझाव देते हैं, हम लोग पुट अप करते हैं और उनको चूज़ करने में ये कमेटी चूज़ करती है। तो ये निश्चिंत से हम ये सोच सकते हैं कि जो इसको हम अवार्ड दिया है, दे आर अर्निंग द अवार्ड, दे डिजर्व द अवार्ड, दे आर द राइट पीपल फॉर द अवार्ड। इसलिए आप देखेंगे अलग अलग लोग विदेशी आते, जैसे हमारे पास ये इजराइल से आए, उन्होंने 3 देशों से रिश्ता बनाया, 3 देशों से, इजराइल, जेरूसलम और जॉर्डन, जो देश विदेश से झगड़ते हैं लेकिन पानी के लिए उन्होंने ये जो तीनों देशों को जोड़ लिया। तो मेरे अंदाज से ये बहुत बड़ी बात है और हर एक डिजर्विंग कैंडिडेट रहा है और हमें खुशी होती है कि वो यहाँ तक आते हैं प्रियदर्शनी अवार्ड लेने के लिए।
See, I'll tell you, I'll answer that question. we have got a jury, and they go by. See, there is a lot of, jealousy or whatever you say. We strictly go by the jury, and they have said that please don't mention our name. We have been, if you see last so many years, 32 years, all awards have been really, there's no controversy. There's no anybody can really, I must have, as a chairman when I started, I got a pressure from so many different areas, even some a threat that you will be raided if you don't give. But we have never succumbed to any pressure, and Poonamji also has been with us from so many years. So there are all different juries, and we don't want to give how it is done and all. We strictly go by. Her contribution to the film industry is there. I don't want to go for any controversy, anything. If it has been decided, we respect it and we honor. In last 32 years, we have never questioned any jury, how it is done, what it is done. They are above board and they are doing a human service. And see if you see the Prime Minister of Japan, he received our award. President of Indonesia, she received our award. Deputy Prime Minister of England, she received. So there are so many, awardees in the.
I agree. For the last 32 years, there has been no controversy, but this time.
I think you have created the controversy.
a lot of Julie, आप बताइए.
I don't know.
No, I think our memory is very short. Just a few years ago, I remember Katrina Kaif had in a row, she had about 10 super duper hit films to her credit. I think she deserves an award. She's very committed. She's a very committed actress. She is a very committed actress. She's beautiful and she's committed. And if she
I
gets
want
an award,
Poonam
why?
Dhilan to give you. She can throw more light because she. More.
How do you see Katrina in that mold?
I don't understand. This is in her memory because Smita was one of the most accomplished, respected actor. And this is a cinema award. It is not for art cinema alone. This is for cinema as a broad spectrum. And I think Katrina's presence today and her journey in the last 5-7 years cannot be undermined. She has come not from a filmy background, she's totally a stranger in the country, and she has made her position totally on her own hard work. So I think we cannot take away that.
Rotla ji, make them quiet there. Make them. So you got the answer. You know, see, everybody has to be respected. And these are all, if you see, Martin Luther King, he specially came to receive award. Many of the awardees, they bring their special plane and they take award and go. Can you tell me one award in the country which attracts so many dignitaries? So, a lot of hard work. You have been, and I'm sure Niranjan Hiranandani has taken over. He will do wonders. And to organize one function, it takes us 2 years. Every minute details has to be really taken care of. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
सिर्फ मैं गवर्नमेंट से नहीं, हम सब से चाहूँगी कि जो हमारे देश की रक्षा करते हैं वो जागते हैं, इसलिए हम सुकून की नींद सो सकते हैं. उनके लिए हम मतलब एटलीस्ट उन्हें याद रखें, उन्हें सम्मान दें. छोटे से बड़े पद तक जो भी हैं हमारे बॉर्डर्स पर बहुत बहुत कठिनाइयों से गुजर के वो हमारी रक्षा करते हैं, उन्हें हम सम्मान और आदर दें दिल से. जब भी मिलें तो प्यार से मिलें.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks.